Hello Gemini, and welcome to my channel White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This Tarotscope reading is for April 16th to the 30th, 2025. The links to your playlist and to your other placements are down below in the description box. But before we start, I'd like to remind you about the bonus love reading that will be uploaded on the 22nd of April for all those that wish to celebrate Lover's Day on the 23rd of April. If you've never heard about it, you'll find a notice on the post page with more information. And the link to that is also down below. Okay, let's start first by taking a look at the planets, and then we'll take a look at the tarot. Okay, so what's going to happen first of all above us in the skies? Well, bold thinking is going to come through because Mercury is going to be entering Venus on the very first day, the 16th, and it's going to stay there until the 10th of May. So what's going to happen is in these weeks, they're going to be great for really quick decisions. And if you were wondering about declarations, whether it's going to come in or whether you're going to be able to declare your love for someone, it's going to be happening. Okay, you can speak up if you wish, of course, but don't forget to think, because you're going to be, the quick decisions that you'll be making will be followed also by fast thinking. And so the stars are saying, okay, sure, go ahead, speak, but remember to think first. Pace yourself to avoid any mistakes, which is a very logical thing to do. Okay, now for you, I also want to mention Neptune, because Neptune is going to go conjunct with Mercury. Okay, so what happens? Well, this is going to be happening on the 17th, the day after. And this is in particular for you, Gemini, because the stars want to tell you, if you want to take a day off and do a little, even a small vacation, a one-day vacation, it's going to turn out to be a dream. Okay, it's going to come out really, really nice. So there's just suggesting that if you wish to do it, go ahead. Okay, the 18th, the next day, we have a lot of stars this time around because we have great combinations. Mars enters Leo on the 18th. Now, this combination of the god of war, and Leo, the king of the jungle, with a lot of strength and a lot of fire, is like having a Lamborghini with a full tank of gas. Okay, you are going to be so ambitious to accelerate, to go forward and do things. Your energy levels are going to be very, very high this day. Okay, keep in mind that on the 18th, you will be able to make progress in anything that you wish. Okay, because this is great for leadership, for taking command, and for doing things. Provided, beware, provided that you act from the heart. Okay, we have a Leo in this picture. Lions have brave hearts. They're bold, they're brave, but they're not tyrants. Okay, think of the king of the jungle like the king of a kingdom, like in the fairy tales, for example. Okay, he reigns his kingdom, and if he's a good king, his loyal subjects will love him. If he's not a good king because he's a tyrant, then what will happen is they'll usually decapitate him, capture him, kill him, or whatever, and then the poor queen has to find another king. Okay, so what the stars are saying is, if you choose to act from the heart, whatever you do, you will win every single time. Okay, great day, the 18th. This is the power that you have that day. Okay, let's move along to the 19th. What happens is the sun will enter Taurus, and Taurus's planet is Venus, the planet of love. Finally, we have ended the retrograde. We've had a beautiful full moon in Libra, which is also ruled by Venus, and it wasn't an eclipse, so the relationships are starting to finally move forward in a positive manner. Here, because we had a very powerful day the day before, on the 19th, the stars are saying, okay, pace yourself. Okay, don't burn out here because you've got a fast car, etc. But for love to come in and come in well, it should not be hurried in, because if you do hurry in with love, then you're going to be hurrying out again. You're going to be racing, running from it. Okay, so what the stars are saying with this combination is take the time to smell the roses. Take the time to enjoy everything around you. The earth, the plant flowers, plant seeds. Beautify your homes, your surroundings. What you do here, you will harvest later in the fall. Not just with plants, but with everything, even emotions. Okay, Gemini, specifically for you on the 19th, because this is a little bit for everyone, but I'm going to give you specifics. The sun will enter a 4-week period in your 12th house. So, as this was saying to everyone, take time to smell the roses. For you in particular, it's stressing time to relax. Okay? Just for you. Okay, let's see what happens. Now we're going to go towards the new moon, which is in Taurus, and it talks all about the prosperity that is ahead. Okay? The 27th, when this happens, the new moon in Taurus, again, we have Venus in the picture because Taurus is ruled by Venus. So again, love and also finances. It's one of the best days to start new businesses. If you had that in mind or you had some sort of project in mind, this is it. This is like divine timing. This is the sign that you have been waiting for to give it a go and to start. Whatever you plant, let's say the seeds that you plant, are going to grow plentiful and wildly, okay? Not necessarily those of crops, literally, but other plants, other seeds, businesses, etc. Okay? So this is the 27th. For you, you are asked to rest more than the other signs. On the 27th, give yourself a day at the spa, okay? And relax even more because this is going to help you to get ready for our last card, which is coming in on the 30th. That is Venus. That is entering the picture. And it's entering Aries specifically. And Aries is a fire sign. So that's going to be really charged up and passionate. The day at the spa on the 27th will help you to get ready for this transition. And that for you is where the fun begins. Okay? That's why you need to rest a little bit more than the other signs. Okay? When this happens, when Venus enters Aries on the 30th, it's going to be fantastic for dating, for flirting. And if you've been waiting to get married, you might just elope, okay? Because the transition of this planet in Aries is Venus is very passionate, but it's impatient because it's been waiting. It was in retrograde before. And so now finally it's like the green light has been given. And take a look, and it's actually a green card, okay? So therefore, go for it. I mean, there's so much passion waiting for you. So give yourself that day at the spa. You're going to need it. Okay. If instead you haven't had a marriage, let's say, on pause, then whatever happens here, just remember to look before you leap. Okay. Otherwise, if you're ready for it, then go for it. Okay, Gemini, great stars this time around. We're being aligned for spring and for love, and it's great. Let's see now what Spirit has as a message for you in order to live a better life, to be happy, to avoid problems, etc. Wow, jumping. Very big. Okay, the Tower. Your Tower is in reverse, Gemini. What is it? You're resisting some sort of change? Let's see. Let's go on with... Ooh, King of Cups. King of Cups. Emotions. Someone very wise. Someone who's balanced. And who has a lot of love. You're resisting change. And yet there's someone in the picture. This is either you or there is someone in the picture that would like to come in, but you're kind of resisting them. Okay, it's a collective reading. Take it how it resonates at this point. Let's see. 7 of Swords. So you're starting to think things through. And you're planning it. Analyzing it. Okay, that's good. Okay. Let's see what else. Knight of Wands. Okay. Someone very charming. No wonder. There might be 2 energies here in the picture. Remember, it doesn't matter if it's male or female. These are just energies. We have someone very charming coming into the picture, rebellious, a free spirit. And you might just be attracted to this other energy rather than the first one. That's why you're studying them. You're going to have 2 energies coming in. You're resisting change. There's 2 of them. I mean, you're analyzing things. You're contemplating it. Let's go on. This is nice. Congratulations, Gemini. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, your Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Okay. Yeah, there's some delays and you're clinging to control. See, it's bringing the Tower that I was talking about before. right? You're resisting change. And this again, it's the same thing. You're controlling things because you don't want to change something. And yet you're caught between two energies. Wow. Okay, let's see how this develops. Five of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, there's some sort of isolation or loss that you're feeling. And that's what's influencing it all. Something happened, Gemini. Okay, remember, this isn't for everyone. I'm picking up an energy that's a little bit different from the last time. It could be a little bit specific to someone. So if this isn't resonating, Gemini, last time it did, you may have to take a look at your other placements this time. There's something that is a loss for you here. Huh. Okay, I have to go on because I want to see what this is. Could be financial, but it could also be emotional because we've got two energies coming into the picture, and I want to understand what that is. Okay, Spirit, let's continue, please. Whatever Gemini needs to know to help them along. And they're both, okay. We both have your complete free will on the next two. And let's go see what, next three. Wow. Okay, first of all, the abundance, money. Okay, so it could be related to money at this point. But you do have this going on in the first week. Okay, Venus, as we were talking about, we've got it here with this alignment Taurus, whose ruling planet is Venus. We have it here with the full moon. And we also have it coming into Aries. Venus is about love, but also finances, okay? So in love, you're going to think about things. You want to control it and you're strategizing. And you're caught between two hearts there. Okay, this time we're looking at finances. You've got it all, Gemini. Okay, and what I'm picking up from the Nine of Pentacles is that you're having rewards. Okay, you've got this abundance coming in for some sort of reward. Okay, but at the same time you're guarded. Yeah, it's gonna come in, but you're guarded. You might even spend it a little bit too much. Okay, so because what happens is here you had some sort of hardship, like you weren't balancing the books basically, and then it comes in and you say, okay, well, let me spend it. No, wait, this is my achievement. I'm going to manage it wisely. What happens is you're going to have that money coming in, but you might not know how to handle it a little bit. This is up to you in reality because you have to choose it. You have to choose how you're going to spend it. How are you going to manage it? And Spirit is leaving it up to you at this point. What else? Two of Wands. Are you going to go? You're not going to go? And let's see. The Two of Wands, you're making decisions, but at the same time, you're not taking action. It's like, I want to, but I'm not going to do it. Okay, there's a whole bunch of indecision. What am I going to do with my money? Should I go? Should I not go? Or should I start planning it, but then not go? Because what if I spend too much? Then I'm going to be back here where I had bills to pay and I didn't have enough. But I really want to go. I really want to go and have fun because finally the money did come in. Or no, maybe I shouldn't, or maybe I should. Okay. Wow. I'm feeling the imbalance and the headache here. Okay. It's up to you to find the strength to decide. There's a challenge for you. And this challenge, I'm hearing Spirit say, grow. You have to grow. Okay. You have to find the strength. Yeah, I keep hearing you have to find the strength to decide. You shouldn't have that low confidence that you may have because of financial situations. If you take on the courage of a Leo, okay, because it's in the stars that week, if you absorb it and you manage it, you understand it internally, and use that strength to manage this wisely that is coming up, okay, you will be able to do it well, okay. This is a challenge. I'm hearing Spirit say this is a challenge for you because you're going through a moment of weakness, and this may not be for everyone. This may be a moment of weakness with low confidence, and that's why probably here you're blocking this. The two energies that are coming in, which are really nice, King of Cups and Knight of Wands. Okay, but you're in there calculating things. You're not ruling with the heart, and you should do that with the heart. right? Because this planetary alignment is talking to me about Venus, about love coming in. And when finances come into the picture, still Venus, you should start thinking about it. What is it that you deserve, Gemini? Are you going to take the courage to do it or not? Or are you going to continue to be afraid because of the past? You're going to have to believe. This situation is asking you to reconstruct your belief in yourself that you can do it. So should you have gone through something that you couldn't balance the books or pay for something, you have to build yourself up now. Okay. And this is where Spirit is saying, this is where it ends. I can't give you any more information because you have 3 cards of complete free will. It didn't come out one way or the other, and I can't anticipate anything. This is your challenge. This is for you to grow and to become stronger. Okay. Remember, Gemini, the stars are beautiful. The planets above your head are beautiful and they're helping you. Find the strength. I know you can do it. In the meantime, thank you for being with me, for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I wish you all the best, Gemini. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.